Good morning from the Orlando World Marriott Hotel in Orlando, Florida. I am so excited to be here. This is my one opportunity of the year that I get to come to one of the biannual International John Maxwell conferences. And what's so exciting for me is the people that are here. The teachings are going to be phenomenal, but it's the people that create an atmosphere that I get to experience once or twice a year at conferences like these. And that's what I want to talk to you about today is creating an atmosphere that's conducive for growth. My name is Paul Lemire. I am with Lemire Leadership Solutions, and this is your leadership lesson of the week. So wonderful aspect of being a leader is we get to create a growth environment for ourselves personally, but then we have the responsibility and the great privilege of creating a growth environment for the people that we lead. And I want to go through a couple of different things that an environment like that looks like. 10 or 12 years ago, I remember someone telling me, hey, Paul, don't be a thermometer, be a thermostat. And it was at a time in my life where I was just kind of pushed to and fro like a wave tossed in the sea. And wherever I was at, I kind of fell prey to that environment. So if it was kind of toxic, it was negative, it was heavy, I became negative, I became toxic, I became heavy. And it was really a time in my life that I was ready for that to change. And that quote, that thing that person shared with me about being a thermostat instead of just a thermometer was life changing because it's instead of changing with the temperature of the room, whether it's hot or cold, I get to set the temperature of the room. And that's a big deal. It's something that leaders need to remember is we have the job. And again, I'm going to call it a privilege. We have the privilege of setting the tone of our workplace, of our meetings, of our one-on-ones with the people that we're having reviews with and coaching sessions with. So a couple of things that a growth environment looks like. It should be affirming. It should be a positive place where the people that are in our organization are ahead. As a leader, it means bringing people in to do professional development, having speakers come in that are going to inspire, that are going to motivate the people to take action and call them up to a higher level. Failure should be something that's embraced, not feared. Failure is not something we go after. We're not trying to fail, but we want to understand that failure is part of the journey. And it causes us to have to pause and reflect on what we could do better next time. And it makes us better from the inside out. We should also be creating an environment where our people are being challenged. We're helping them to live just outside of that comfort zone. And we don't want to challenge them to the point where they're going to break. We wouldn't want that for ourselves. So we need to recognize where each of our people are at in their own development as leaders, as employees, as colleagues. We want to help them to develop and put them in a place that's appropriate in terms of stretching for that place that they're at. I hope this has helped, and I look forward to seeing you next week for your leadership lesson of the week.